How was your breakfast, Mark?
Delicious.
Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you, Andrew. One of the reasons Sloan and I chose this place was because of the food. I just couldn't stand the thought of you eating that dreary hospital food one more day. It's supposed to be first rate here.
Well, that's a definite improvement.
Oh, I'm so glad. We didn't know how you feel about this move, but when Dr. Stevenson said that you needed at least one more month of nursing care, I just felt that you'd be much happier in a cheerful place like this.
Well, it is very nice here. I'm glad you thought of it.
And I think that pleasant surroundings help to speed up the recuperative process.
Paula, you said that I was unconscious for 2 weeks. What's happening in the world?
Oh, the usual. Most of it grim. You haven't missed a thing.
I wonder if you mind getting me a morning paper. Will you like to catch up on this?
Thank you for the flowers. They are gorgeous. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look what I did.
Let me help you.
No, I'll do it.
Julie.
What?
You all right?
No, actually, I'm not. I feel like I'm ready to explode.
Why? What happened?
No, Vera Sweet just left here.
What's she want?
Oh, she wanted to come over and see how I was doing.
Oh, yeah, of course. And fishing for a story, right?
Worse than that. She keeps insisting she saw me at Mario's during the time that I was being held prisoner at Allenville. I told her I couldn't possibly have been at Mario's. But you know Vera, she's always so damn sure of herself. And she had the gall to suggest that I'm back on drugs. It's absolutely not true.
Oh, Captain McCandless.
Yes.
I'm Sarah Caruso, one of the housekeepers here at the club. And I just wanted you to know I'm so glad this terrible ordeal you've been through is finally over.
Well, thank you. So am I.
Oh, and your poor wife. How she must have suffered. And right on the heels of what happened to Senator Denning, too. I tell you, Captain, I'll never forget the look on your wife's face the day the senator was shot.
Wait a minute. You saying that my wife was here the day Mark Denning was shot?
Yes, sir. She was here in the Lincoln Club.
With Senator Denning?
Oh, no. No, it was after the shooting. I saw Mrs. McCandless leaving by the back way. Oh, I'm sure it was just to avoid the press. She looked terribly upset.
Sarah, are you absolutely positive that it was Julie McCandless you saw?
Yes, sir. Of course I am.
Attention all cat lovers. Crave cat food has added even more real chicken to the chicken, milk, and tuna proteins in Crave. Not flavors, but real foods. So now the Taste Cats Crave tastes even better.
Oh, my kitty cat, crave, crave.
Let your love show with the better taste of the protein-rich foods cats crave.
Help the hair, uncover your highlights.
Introducing Helsa Dandruff Shampoo, the new Swedish botanical shampoo that controls dandruff while it gives your hair healthy highlights. Made with a gentle but effective birch leaf formula that clarifies your scalp with the proven ingredient that fights dandruff. Fresh, clean birch scent. New Helsa Dandruff Shampoo controls dandruff, brings out healthy highlights.
Okay, now, come on. 2 steps. 1. More.
Can I
2.
look now?
In a minute.
Now?
Right. Now.
Oh, beautiful. Where are we?
You don't remember.
No. How awful to forget such a wonderful place. Oh, look at the ocean. It's so wild and exciting in the wintertime. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here comes the biggest wave. 5, this wave. What is it?
We used to count the waves when we were kids.
fifth wave. It was always the biggest.
I remembered something else. So strange. I keep trying to remember things, and then something like that comes back to me out of nowhere.
Jenny, all the memories are locked up inside. You just have to wait and let them come out.
So tell me about this place.
This was our very special place. When we were kids, we used to come down here and look out over the ocean. Talk about all the wonderful voyages we were going to take. And then later, when we got older, this is where I asked you to marry me.
Here? You must have gotten over being shy with me.
Oh, you forced my hand.
I did? How?
Well, you told me you were engaged to somebody else. When I got over the shock, I knew there was no possible way I could ever live the rest of my life without you.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mark. I forgot to pick up the paper this morning, but I'll bring you a whole stack this afternoon.
Oh, it's all right. Clarissa always saves me some.
How thoughtful of her. Oh, I didn't mean that the way it sounded. I've seen quite a bit of Clarissa since you've been here, and I must say I can see that she really does care for you.
Am I hearing clearly? I think that's the first nice thing I've ever heard you say about Clarissa.
I'm not proud of the things that I did to Clarissa. If I could undo some of the bad things, believe me, I would. Anyway, I did forget the papers, but I brought you some books. Have you had a chance to look at them?
No, not yet.
There's nothing like a wonderful book to relieve the tedium of being cooped up in one room all day. And believe me, I know. Well, what will it be? A work of history? Or perhaps a brand new mystery novel by your favorite.
Bob and Randler.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I just picked it up.
Well, I think that's my speed now.
Well, the doctor said that you shouldn't sit up for too long at a time, so why don't I sit right down here and read out loud to you?
No, that's all right. I'm sure you got some better things to do with your time.
No, Mark. I don't have anything better to do. Besides, I will enjoy it. He's one of my favorites, too.
Well, if you don't mind.
No, of course not. It was one of those white nights you read about, but don't believe until you've seen it. The full moon shining on the snow lit up the countryside as bright as high noon. The fir trees loomed up large and black in sharp contrast to the white snow, and Parrish felt like the only person alive in a lunar world.
Captain Chandler, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
Will you say hello to Mrs. McCandless for me and let her know how happy I am that she's safe and back with her family?
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Tyler, look, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to upset you like this. I know I haven't handled this whole situation too terrifically, but ever since my father was... Tyler, what's the matter?
Nothing. I'm okay. Listen, slow enough to get home to see Julie.
Tyler... Excuse me, miss?
Yeah, may I help you?
Yes, I just saw you talking to Captain McCandless, and he seemed very upset when he left. Was it something you said to him?
Move over, Bacon. There's something leaner. Tasty sizzling. Whoa, sis. What's the matter with my bacon? Sizzline's 50% leaner than bacon. It's all real meat without all the fat. Mmm, delicious.
Or for a delicious change, beef up your breakfast with Beef Sizzling. It's all real beef with a great smoky taste. It's 50% leaner than bacon, too. So why sizzle fat when you can sizzling in beef or pork?
You spend so much time trying to keep your face soft and smooth. But aren't you forgetting something? Your hands and body need attention, too. New Jergens Extra Dry Skin Lotion's kind of attention. New Jergens was enriched with even more natural moisturizers that helps smooth away dry, dull skin, revealing the healthy glow hidden underneath. The result? A whole new you. New Jergens Extra Dry Skin Lotion helps smooth away dry, dull skin.
Smell this fresh cut cedar.
Nothing can penetrate this stuffy nose.
This can.
Hall's Vapor Action penetrates to help your stuffy nose feel clearer while Hall soothes your cough. For penetrating relief, get Hall's Vapor Action.
Now another way to spell relief. Sodium-free Rolaids. Like regular Rolaids, it consumes all the acid required to bring millions 100% relief. Plus, it's rich in calcium. Regular Rolaids and sodium-free Rolaids for 100% relief. Introducing the delicately seasoned taste of new Lipton long grain wild rice with mushrooms and herbs. One of 4 new varieties of long grain and wild rice with all the flavor you expect from Lipton. Simmered inside for that delicately seasoned taste. So easy. New Lipton long grain and wild rice. That delicately seasoned taste.
Wired weather on WREL TV5.
I was just telling Captain McCandless how sorry I was for all the trouble he and his wife have been through.
Only that would upset him.
I really wouldn't know, Mrs. Clegg. Excuse me, please.
Sloan, just the woman I've been looking for.
Hello, Governor Sheridan. It's nice to see you again.
You know my secretary's been trying to track you down.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I missed your call. Is there something important?
Well, I was trying to get in touch with your father. I called the hospital, but I gather he's no longer there.
Yeah, that's right.
I got a letter from Mark last week. He suggested that I appoint someone else to fill his seat in the Senate. I will meet temporarily, of course.
I see.
But the truth is, now I was hoping that he would recover soon enough so that he could just resume his duties. How is he?
Oh, he's coming along just fine. In fact, he's left Washington so he can recuperate.
Away from all the pressure.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's right. But when you talk to him, tell him I asked about him and wish him a speedy recovery.
I sure will. Oh, have you thought about anyone who could take over for my father?
Well, there are several very good choices, but I'm sure that my first choice would be the same as your father's, Tyler McCandless.
I got your letter about the engagement. I raced up to your college, grabbed you out of the library, sat you down on a park bench and told you, you can't marry this guy because I was in love with him.
Well, what did I say when you told me that you love me?
Well, you didn't say anything. You kissed.
Well, then what happened? Did you get down on your knees right there in the park and propose to me?
No. But I wanted to. But I knew you needed time to think. You'd never thought of me as a lover. And I knew you needed time to get used to that.
So what did you do?
I kissed you again. And then I went home. It was the hardest thing I'd ever done. I went to the phone 100 times to call you. But I knew the next move had to be yours. It was hell.
I must have gone crazy up there at college trying to decide what to do.
Well, finally you called me. Told me you were coming home on a break. Asked me if I'd meet you. Right here. I got here an hour early. You were late. It was a beautiful spring day, and I didn't really notice. All I could think about was my fate was being decided today. Finally, you came.
Jimmy!
You're late.
Is that all you have to say?
Did you break your engagement with Chuck Ryan?
Of course I did. How could I be engaged to one man when I'm in love with someone else?
You did it? You did it? Jenny, did it. I love you, I love you.
Put me down. You're crazy, Jimmy.
I'll put you down, but I'll never let you go.
Does that mean I'm your prisoner?
Never. The only thing holding us, ever, will be the power of our love. Will you marry me, Jenny?
Yes, Jimmy. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Why are you crying, Jenny?
Because now I understand why you let me go before. It was because of the promise that you made to me. The only thing that would hold us together, ever, would be the power of our love. Wait a minute. You heard that I was in Washington, too?
That's the story.
Well, that is crazy. I ought to know where I was, and I was not in Washington. I was in a farmhouse being held by maniacs that were going to kill me.
Julie, now don't get yourself so upset, okay?
There has to be some logical explanation. Anyway, it's all in the past. It's all behind you now.
Of course. You're absolutely right. There has to be an explanation. Why should I get myself all upset over something that didn't happen, huh?
Right.
I'll get it. Hello? No, I'm sorry, he's not. No, Captain McCandless is not ready to discuss any political future plans. That's right. Bye-bye. I tell you, that phone has been ringing off the hook for Tyler all morning. It's reporters wanting interviews, VIPs from the party inviting him to lunch. I never dreamed there would be a silver lining to this experience, but I have to say that it's certainly opened new opportunities for the two favorite men in my life, my husband and my brother. Say, are you going to be running for the Senate seat again now that Josh Harrington's been eliminated?
I definitely am.
Oh.
Listen, we're going to take off now, okay?
You just want to get out of here before Tyler gets back. Oh! Hi, honey. We have company.
Hello, Trey. Kelly. McCandless.
It's good to see you again, Tyler.
There's us again. This has been for you all morning. Hello? Yes. Hold on just a minute, please. Tyler, it's the governor for you.
Hello, Governor.
Why not start their morning in a warm way? Smooth.
Apples!
Creamy.
Raisins!
Delicious.
Peaches and cream!
I feel better when he eats a warm breakfast. And Quaker's flavors make it easy.
With instant Quaker oatmeal, you can really make their morning.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on over to the right side.
For great fruit taste.
Tell body like. You work hard with your body. Work hard for your body.
Del Monte vegetables are picked and cooked the same day to help seal in nutrition.
So you better treat it right.
To build a toothpaste
Maximum fluoride.
that helps prevent cavities,
Quick spreading gel.
you have to load it with fight. That's how AIM innovated the first fluoride gel with a unique formula that spreads maximum fluoride where toothbrushes can't go.
You can't buy a better cavity fighter than AIM.
It tastes great.
She's right.
AIM Fluoride Gel, the maximum in cavity fighting for your whole family. We're aiming for 0 cavities.
Hamburger places serve lots of stuff. Burgers, fish to salad, even chicken, but with so much stuff. It's hard to do everything right. That's why at Kentucky Fried Chicken, all we do is chicken. Whether you choose the Colonel's Original Recipe Chicken, crunchy extra crispy, or Kentucky Nuggets. For great tasting chicken, come to the chicken experts. Any other chicken may not be what it's cracked up to be. Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right.
That was supposed to be a happy story.
It was. Just that I realized how much you loved me and how terrible it must have been for you when you thought I had died.
It was a nightmare, but don't think about that. Think about what it felt like when I found you in that cabin, real and alive. You can't imagine the joy I felt.
I wish I could have shared it with you.
You will. Jenny, your memory's already starting to come back. The bottle of port.
And the fifth wave. Don't forget the fifth wave. I still don't know where that came from.
Jenny, you're doing just fine.
No, but I keep trying to push my conscious mind to remember when I should just let the subconscious take over.
Maybe we can help it along a little.
How?
Well, we can do the same things we used to do.
Like what?
Well, it's a little cold for swimming and sailing.
Yeah, I know, but you said that we used to ride.
We did. Victor used to keep a stable of horses. And they're all gone now. It can be arranged. Would you like to go riding with me?
I don't think I remember how.
Want to make a bet on that?
So what did Governor Sheridan want?
He just wanted to make an appointment to see me.
We really do have to go now. Goodbye, McCandless.
Goodbye.
Wait. What about a kiss or something here?
Well, give Allison a big kiss from me, okay? And take care of yourself.
All right. Kelly, thanks for stopping by. And thank you for the flowers. They're gorgeous.
It's great to see you. Julie, can we have lunch sometime? There's something I'd like your advice about.
Sure, anytime.
I'll call you.
Bye. So, what's going on between you and Trey? You couldn't wait to get out of here.
Oh, he's just angry about the way I handled the announcement of Josh Harrington's arrest.
Well, what difference does it make how you handle the announcement? It's good news for Trey, too, isn't it? I mean, now he's going to be able to run for the Senate seat again, right? Tyler, what is the matter with you? Is this something the governor said?
No.
Well, did Sloan say something to upset you? Well, something's got you very edgy. I'd like to know what it is.
Parrish is a hospital now as the unsightly pair limped in his direction. He held his breath, afraid that even his breathing might give him away.
You're still here.
I was just leaving.
Sorry, I fell asleep like that.
Oh, I'm glad you did. You need the rest. I will read the end of this chapter over again tomorrow.
Sure going to a lot of trouble for me.
There's no trouble, Mark. I enjoy being with you.
Sloan coming to see me today?
Oh, no. Sloan had to fly to New York to meet with the network people about her show. But I think she'll be back before the weekend. And I know she'll come right over to see you. She said to give you a big kiss when I talked to her on the phone last night. She's very relieved that you're doing so well.
Goodbye, Paula. Thank you.
Right up to the kitchen, a carpool in your driveway.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Are you expecting somebody?
No. It could be. I better go upstairs and answer the door.
Mother? Mom, are you down here?
Thinkable, unthinkable. The unthinkable taste of Cheerios. Not a lot of sugar to weigh down those Cheerios. See how they float, no keeping them down. So you can't take it, you can't take the unthinkable taste of Cheerios. Not a lot of sugar to weigh down those Cheerios. The unthinkable taste. Cheerios.
I thought, I've got to go on a diet. Again. I'll starve, I'll try pills or powders, then I'll do what I always do, gain it all back. Then I thought, no, it's going to be different this time. I'm going to diet center. No drugs, no gimmicks. I lost the weight, and they're helping me keep it off. See? Can be different. Diet center. Come on, you're going to make it this time.
We believe that Eric may have been abused.
Tell her what you did to Eric.
Lindsay Wegner and Peter Coyote face every parent's fear. Child's Cry, Sunday.
Nothing happened.
It would have been perfect until a brutal act of betrayal shattered their paradise forever. Coming soon on CBS, Blood and Orchids.
This is Maria Shriver, Treasury Secretary James Baker on the State of the Union address, and a look at this year's Oscar nominees tomorrow on the CBS Morning News.